Let's start things off with Brawl Stars. Let's not wait. Let's not keep people waiting any longer. Let's take a look at our leaderboards here to start things off for Brawl Stars. These leaderboards are particularly important, Glitter, is of course, they're what determines our mobile challenge play-ins, and that number one team at the top, they get an automatic spot in the ESL Mobile Challenge.
Yeah, Aqua is sitting pretty comfortably right now up there in first place. So it's going to be a battle here for the rest of the squads that try and make it through, like you said. I mean, and look how close some of these teams are. I mean, there's 3 points separating 6th and 7th place, and then only 1 to 7th and 8th. And there's lots of names on here that we've seen before, but then there's also some names that are sneaking on up here in the list. I mean, Ion Gaming's here in 5th, Candace in 8th.
I mean, this is something we've got to keep an eye on because this is what matters. This final week of play is determining who has that shot at the mobile challenge. There's a lot of money on the line once you get into that mobile challenge. So that's what all these teams are gunning for, and we're looking towards that 9th spot. House au chocolat is how I would say that as a king. Who knows? That's probably it's House of Chocolate, probably, but not today. They have a pretty comfortable lead there, I would say, between 9th and 10th, but I don't think anything's set in stone.
No, and honestly, we can say that with experience because we've seen how many change-ups there have been across the leaderboards from week to week and from ladder to ladder. We've seen new names rise to the top, old names fall down a little bit. So it's all over the place, and I'm not going to make any predictions on any of this until we get to those final moments.
You can't do it. The second you try and pin this down, it just squirms away. It is not having any of it. Oh, man. This is going to be interesting getting into these final few weeks of play. Well, actually, no, this last week of play was pretty interesting because, hint, we've seen the videos. Speaking of videos, Ash Brawl Stars. Oh, my goodness, Glitter. This week was fun.
It was very, very fun, to say the least. I mean, let's not waste people's time anymore. Let's check in with Ash and see what he had to say about all of this week's Brawl Star action.
What's up, guys? I'm Ash, and welcome back to another week of the ESL Mobile Open, where we're going to be covering some of the best teams in North America. We're going to be diving into their strategies, as well as analyzing some of the maps that they're going to be playing. I'm going to give you guys the best advice on what brawlers to use and ban on these maps. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's get it started. The first map we're going to be covering is Kaboom Canyon for Heist, one of the most open Heist maps in the game, and so long-range brawlers, particularly snipers, are going to be dominating on this map. So that's why you have to ban Belle and Colette. Those are your 2 best brawlers on this map. Other brawlers that are really good: Nanny, super long range, Brock, Apic, Colt, Byron, all these brawlers with really long range. And then you also have Crow, very underrated brawler. What makes him so good is his slowing toxin gadget. Slows down everyone, making it very easy to snipe your targets when they've been slowed down for 5 whole seconds. So these are your top brawlers for Kaboom Canyon. Alright guys, our first game is going to be between Don't Lose to Us at the bottom versus Ion Gaming at the top. I love that both teams are running Piper on this map. This is an excellent map to use Piper in because it's a very open map, of course. And Colette is a beast, the best brawler on this map. So that's what RBM is going. On the other hand, we have Z running Nanny. From previous ESL weeks, we've seen Nanny completely dominate on this map with that teleport to the safe, right? So I love that Z is running that. And also both teams running Crow. Crow is an excellent brawler, very underrated in the current meta, probably one of the best brawlers right now in the game, and much of it has to do with the slowing toxin gadget. Basically, you just poison them and then you just activate that gadget and it's going to slow them down. As you can see, RBM and Barhaz, they've been slowed down for 5 whole seconds. That's a very long time to be slowed down. Makes slowing toxin one of the best gadgets in the game, and that's why you're going to see Crow being used a ton in this meta, especially in competitive. Right here, Payne's going to jump back. Zekrom is going to jump back with his Piper to prevent getting taken out by the grenade, and looking very good for Don't Lose to Us. Can Zekrom finish off Barhaz here? He's going to use the gadget, and Barhaz barely manages to dodge that. And look at Z, though. He's going to use his super, and he's going to teleport. He's going to teleport all the way to the top left wall, behind that wall. And look at what Barhaz has to do. He has to move back to help out his teammate RBM to double team Z. So this is an excellent play by Z. Just getting so much attention right there, forcing them to double team him, and that's allowing allowing his teammates Lucky Bear and Zekrom to move up and get control, right? So that was a great play by Z. Again, Z has his super. RBM has his super with Colette though, and remember what we said about Colette. One super does a ton of damage, 12% on your save, so you really don't want that Colette on your save. Z again gonna teleport in and deal a massive amount of damage. Just one direct shot from Nanny does 2,940 damage, so you really don't want Nanny teleporting to your save. RBM again, another great Colette super. Both teams going back and forth with the heavy damage right now, and it's a really close game, 46% to 36. Look at Z again, just up there being a nuisance to the other team, forcing them to double team him. Right here we can see Barhaz behind this wall trying to double team. I think a misclick by Lucky Bear with his jump, kind of missed that crow, and this is gonna be really close. 30 seconds, 41%, 34%. Colette with the super, 35 to 34%. They just won by 1%. That was insane. Basically Colette right there, if she had made it back by a millisecond, that would have been game. Our next map's gonna be Double Swoosh. This is one of my favorite gem grab maps in the game. So much bushes here, makes for really great stealthy plays. And the two best brawlers on this map, Jean and Terra, they are just so dangerous, hiding in the bushes and using their super to pull you. So you will have to ban or use these two brawlers. And we also have really strong meta brawlers on this map: Amber, Belle, Sandy, Max, Carl. These are gonna be your other powerful brawlers. And then Poco is an excellent mid if you're gonna ban Jean. With Jean gone, Poco becomes a monster here. And Crow is very underrated as well, because with his shots you can poison them and scout them hidden in the bushes. Same with Sandy and Sandy's super, the Rude Sand star power you can use to scout the enemies hiding in the bush. So these are your top brawlers for Double Swoosh. Alright guys, our next game is going to be between Redbine at the bottom versus Cool2BGG at the top. Redbine running a pretty conventional comp with Max, Carl, and Amber. Like we said, these are the brawlers you want to run when Jean and Terra are banned. And these three brawlers are very strong in the current meta. Top 5, top 10 brawlers. On the other end, we have Angel Yu with Bo, very underrated brawler, as well as Nando on the lane running Spike and doing an excellent job winning his lane, pushing SND back, forcing Ben here to help him out so they can double team against the Spike and keep him back. SND going to use that Amber, but look at Nando using his super to heal himself. He's got the fertilized star power, so he can use that super to get back in play. And Bobo with an aggressive play with his Carl to take out the bow and try to take out Togi. Unfortunately couldn't, but did trade a kill. And Ben doing a really good job securing the gems. He's already picked up 6 of them, as opposed to Angel Yu, who's only got 2 gems. So Redbine still in control of this game, having most of the gems. Again, Ben gonna support SND with the speed. And again, Ben picking up more gems. Redbine already at 8 gems now. Angels has his mines. He's going to place them right there. Ben's going to try to activate them. But Angel Yu with the sneaky play. The way he won it was the tripwire gadget. They did not expect the tripwire there. Basically, whenever you have mines on the field, if you play tripwire just like that, it's gonna instantly activate those mines. Oh my goodness, what a play! Redbine did not see that coming at all. Insane by Angel Yu. MVP, very well played. Alright guys, our final match is going to be between Ion Gaming versus WTFA at the top. Another new team we're seeing. What's interesting about this matchup is that both teams are running the same comps. We have a mirror matchup, Barley versus Barley, Max versus Max, and Ems versus Ems. So it's going to come down to whichever team plays it the best here. Payne going aggressive, but he's going to take some hits. He's going to need to back up and heal with his Max. Barhaz also taking some hits from Frost, forcing him to use that Herbal Tonic gadget. I love that gadget. It's one of the best I feel like. Instant recovery for you and your teammates. Right now, Barhaz doing his best to keep the enemy Barley back. And again, Payne making his way up. Going to use that speed support to help his teammates. Unfortunately, not going to be able to score here because they did lose their M's teammate. So it's a 2v3, and it's going to make it easier for WTFA to defend that. Again, Payne using that super. This time, RBM has his super with M's. Gonna take them all out and then score. Very well played. Great teamwork between Payne and RBM right there. They're gonna take the lead 1-0. Frost using his super with Max, giving that speed support. Again, Barajas using that herbal tonic gadget to heal himself and his teammates back to full here. Looking very good for Ion Gaming right now. Barajas is pretty low right now, so he's gonna need to back up and heal. Pain doing a great job keeping the mid controlled, and RBM also doing a pretty good job keeping the enemy M's back. Right here, look at RBM going aggressive, Pain going aggressive. This could be a goal for Ion Gaming, but look at Frost intercepting the goal, then using his gadget to quickly move up and score that. Very, very well played right there by Frost, stealing that opportunity from Ion by intercepting the goal. Awesome play. And now we have Ion again trying to work their way, again asserting themselves, keeping WTFA back. Frost taking his time, charging that max super. It's all about getting your max super and then supporting your teammate with that speed, and that's how you get quick control. RBM got that speed support. Pain going aggressive. They're trying to push WTFA all the way back. Again, Barajas and Pain double teaming Frost at the left. Can they take Frost out? They did take out Frost. Barajas is out of gadgets though. He can't really heal back his teammates anymore quickly. Pain's gonna use that speed and again try to get that ball. Going to pass to, oh no, intercepted again by Frost. He almost did it again right there by intercepting the ball. I love how Frost keeps going for that. Barajas trying to keep them back with this barley. And then Pain just taking his time, waiting for his supercharged star power to give him that super. There's the super, and now is he going to use it? Is he going to speed support? He's going to speed support his teammate. Again, intercepted by Frost, who's going to super kick it out. But to no avail, unfortunately. Pain's going to still be able to finish it, thanks to Barajas and RBM up there to keep the enemy back. Well, there you go. I love all the new teams we've been seeing. Ion Gaming, Cool2 BGG, WTFA. Seeing so many new faces and I love it. All the action in this week of ESL Mobile Open. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now let's head back to the desk.
I mean, back at it again. Ash doing a fantastic job breaking it all down. Brawl Stars is, in my mind, it's a game of inches, not miles. The tiniest plays, like 1%, that first heist game, 34-35. The ult had finished, the super animation had completed. We would have seen a different final outcome. Yeah, I know. That was my reaction too. Talk about coming down to the wire.
The question that I have about that though, in that situation, is that don't lose to us one in that scenario by 1%. What happens if you lose to them? What happens? I have to know.
No. I mean, I feel
Their
like
name is so foreboding.
Yeah, don't lose to us. This is like they'll just look outside the window and there's like a creepy figure on this. No, I don't. Let's not think. It's not Halloween yet, guys. It's not even a summer. Hang on. But no, all I know is Glitter. So many close matches. Like trying to pick a favorite. Even like there were so many matches that happened last week. Even of the ones that Ash highlighted there, trying to pick a favorite. Good luck. Which is just giving me so much excitement about the mobile challenge.
No, 100%. If you guys are wondering where exactly you can keep up with all of that action, make sure you're doing !social. I don't know how many times we're going to tell you guys, but !social in chat. Follow us everywhere on social media so you can keep up with what we've got going on from week to week, because there's always something a little special going on, all right? But before we go do any more, guys, we've got to kick it to a quick break. But when we come back, we've got even more action from this last week of our ESL Mobile Open. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.